And so we learn that Senator Ted Kennedy, that last remaining knight of Camelot, has passed away, slain by cancer. Death shadowed his family like a starving Irish wolfhound on the scent of Irish blood, but Teddy gave the beast the slip, only to be brought down by himself and his own lapses in judgment. And yet, like a character out of a Greek tragedy, he rose up again and again from every misfortune, facing life head-on and continuing to fight the battles to which his two brothers had led him, only to pass away as the cause he had championed, universal health care, seemed doomed to die on the battlefield, ripped to shreds by the dogs of political warfare. While Moses was never allowed to pass into the promised land, a merciful God still granted him the knowledge that his people would one day cross into the land of milk and honey. But where, one must now ask, is that compassion from those dozens of men and women who sat by his side in the Senate all these years and who have yet stood in the way of his greatest triumph? Over the next few days, you'll see Democrats and Republicans alike praising the man that they will all claim to have been a friend to, even as far too many of them turned their backs on him and his cause, knowing that the last taste in his mouth would be the ashes of defeat. Tragic heroes like Teddy Kennedy are never granted in life that thing for which they strive the hardest. But in the shadow of his death, perhaps some of those weaker knights of the House and the Senate will now find it within themselves to raise his fallen banner and fulfill the promise his brother Bobby spoke of. Some men see things as they are and say, why? I dream things that never were and say, why not? It's time for universal health care.